school experience started with me being bused to another community. And my parents didn't want me to have to travel so far as a safety issue. Not because they weren't accepting of other people, but it was more of a safety issue. And so, to start high school off in a situation where you're sent across the town, or I shouldn't say the town, across a few towns in order to get an education, was not a very comfortable thing for my parents. So they kept me out of school. And my parents were actually taken to court, and I was labeled as a problem child and placed in an alternative school with other children who were problem children. But we all kind of fit together because we all had something different. There were thugs, there were car thieves and shoplifters and whatnot, and then there was me. We were all in this alternative school because we were alike in the fact that we all had a problem. But we were all separate. Our problems were all different, which makes you realize that everybody in society has a problem. And whether it's, a big problem or a small problem, whatever it is to you, that you need to learn to work on problems together. That's what I mean about an inclusive society. When I grew up in East Boston, it was a predominantly Italian neighborhood. But there was a big mixture of French and Irish and Polish and Jewish, and everyone got along. Nobody cared, So you came from a family that was Irish and whatever. Nobody cared. You got along. But now, East Boston is predominantly Latino. And people who grew up there and have moved away to other cities always say, well, East Boston has changed so much. And I don't know exactly what they were thinking, that East Boston was going to sit around and wait for them because they moved to another place. So it is what it is. It's always been an immigrant town. And you shouldn't have to look or feel a certain way to go there. That's it. It's a Latino place. Deal with it. So, if you don't like the Latino culture, don't involve yourself in it. Stay where you are, But we're all in this game together. That's it. So if you can't, then stay isolated. But this is an inclusive world, and we should all be together. Your looks shouldn't define how you should have to feel with other people. That's the feeling of belonging. That, come in, come be here. We accept you. This is it.